Hello and welcome back to Naked Expat channel. Today's video is an important money safety update for anyone using Revolut savings or holding cash with UK banks, especially for those of us living overseas. Two major announcements have just been confirmed, one from Revolut and one from the UK Financial Services Compensation Scheme, also known as the FSCS. And both of these changes come into effect in December 2025. So let's break this all down simply and clearly. What's changing, why it matters, and how it could affect your money. If you use Revolut Instant Access Savings, this is the key change. From the 16th of December 2025, the maximum savings limit on instant access savings held with Clearbank, which is in collaboration with Revolut, will increase from £200,000 to £5 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, increasing to a ceiling limit of £5 million. This means that high net worth users, business owners and serious investors using Revolut's UK savings structure will be able to hold significantly larger cash balances in one place than ever before. It's important to understand though that this is simply the account balance limit, not the compensation limit should something go wrong, which brings us to the second major update. What happened on the 1st of December 2025 is that the UK government has officially increased the FSCS, the Financial Services Compensation Scheme, deposit protection limit. The new limit is now £120,000 per person per bank. This is an increase from the long-standing limit of £85,000. So if you hold money with a UK authorised bank, building society or credit union, and that institution fails, the FSCS can now compensate you up to £120,000 per eligible person per authorised firm. Now this applies to savings accounts, current accounts, cash ISAs and fixed term deposits, as long as the firm is UK authorised. The FSCS also protects temporary high balances, and this protection has now increased to 1.4 million. These temporary high balances usually occur after a major life event, such as selling a house, receiving an inheritance, divorce settlements, redundancy payouts, or insurance claims. These balances are also protected for up to 6 months. So if you suddenly receive a large lump sum, you now have a significantly bigger safety net than you did before. So why has this change happened? The increase wasn't random. Under the Deposit Guarantee Scheme Regulations 2015, the Prudential Regulation Authority, or PRA, is legally required to review the FSCS compensation limits at least every 5 years. The PRA consulted on raising the limit in March 2025 and confirmed the new final rules in November 2025. This change reflects inflation, rising house prices, and the reality that many people now hold far larger cash balances than they did a decade ago. Now here's a critical warning regarding banking group rules. This is vitally important and catches many people out. If you hold money across multiple banks that belong to the same banking group, and they all operate under one shared UK banking licence, like an umbrella licence, the FSCS treats them all as one single bank. Now this means the £120,000 protection limit applies to your total balance across all of those accounts combined, not to each individual account. So if you think you're protected because your money is spread across different brands, you could be very wrong. This is especially relevant for app-based banks, challenger banks, white-labelled savings platforms, and fintech providers using shared licenses. Always check who actually holds your money behind the scenes. And whilst we're on this subject, Revolut holds a probationary UK banking licence, unlike other transfer apps like Wise who don't. So should for any reason Revolut fail, you do have protection under the FSCS compensation scheme. You don't with Wise. However, don't panic because both Wise and Revolut segregate and hold client funds separately, so they're ring-fenced from the trading accounts of the business. So, what does all of this mean for expats? For expats like you and I, this matters because many of us still keep emergency cash in the UK. Many use Revolut as a primary financial hub, and many rely on FSCS protection as our last line of defence. The account limit may be rising to 5 million, but your FSCS safety net is still £120,000 per bank, unless your balance qualifies as a temporary high balance, of course. That's that 1.4 million protection for up to 6 months. So, here's a clean summary. Revolut Instant Access Savings Limit rises to 5 million on the 16th of December 2025, so it's imminent. The FSCS protection has risen to £120,000 from the 1st of December 2025, just gone. Temporary high balances are now protected up to £1.4 million for up to 6 months. And multiple accounts with the same banking group or umbrella licence all count as one bank. Now this is a positive step forward for savers, but only if you understand how the protection actually works. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share because it really does help my channel grow and get noticed. And perhaps consider becoming a channel member for exclusive discounts, early access to most of my new videos, and soon a weekly members only live stream. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, enjoy.